Hello everyone and welcome back to Magic Maree and of course my friend Jasper. So today I actually wanted to really just look at bringing more peace into our life. I don't know if you've been watching any of the solar flares, the information that's coming through on the energy now that's coming through from our sun. I always say it's through from the great central sun. It's a huge frequency. But a lot of people have been saying they've been feeling a little bit irritable, a little bit out of sorts, out of balance, and not really dealing with situations that are coming up as well as they normally would. So a friend of mine yesterday said, Maree, can you do a meditation today to help actually bring through more peace? Just something easy and simple. How do we do that? So I said, yes, of course. So that's what I'm actually going to be doing today in the meditation. But before we get to that, of course, I love my rituals. So I'm going to light this beautiful lapis lazuli candle, and I'm going to have the intention for everyone on the earth, not just people watching this, to bring more peace through for them and to help them to stay in a place of balance in these really challenging, ever-changing times. So that's my beautiful intention for today. But the first thing I'm going to do before we start talking about all the changes that are going on is we're going to have a chat to our friend Jasper. Hello, Jasper. So I'm going to tune into Jasper. As always, I've actually connected myself. I've made sure that I'm beautifully protected and in my little sacred bubble. And then what I do is connecting with Jasper's energy. So I'm going to ask Jasper today to just give us a bit of some knowing on what's been happening energetically, where we're at within the world, the earth, our hologram, and maybe ourselves and our consciousness globally. Okay, so as I tune in, I'm just going to drop into my heart. Oh, wow. Straight away, Jasper took me right off planet. So I'm looking down onto Earth, and there's like explosions of light coming out through vortexes that are connected with all the grid lines. There's lots and lots of movement, energetic movement happening within the energetic grid lines of the earth. So really massive explosions of white light. So I'm going to ask him now as well, what does that mean for us as these beautiful human beings on earth? What does that actually mean for us? How is that going to feel for us? Okay, so again then he was showing this light coming through into our meridian system, which are like our holographic grid lines in our bodies, and activating things. So I just know personally when things are activated for me, I often have to release something first to allow that activation to come through. So whether it's DNA that's being activated, whether it's gifts and talents, whether it's the deep subatomic aspect of our cells, this is what he's showing me. So as we walk on our earth, we're affected by these grid lines. So I think today what we're going to be doing with the meditation is going to really be helping us to bring this energy through and to stay a little bit more balanced at the same time. So, wow, that was really quite vivid. So thank you, Jasper. That was beautiful. And again, before we do the meditation, I'd really love to pull one of the animal magic cards today. These are my beautiful Transference Healing Animal Magic card pack, and they're literally that, they're magic. So whenever I pull one to do a reading for someone or for myself, I actually find that they change. They can change how they look. I see different images within them as well, and they definitely hold a magic. So today with this card, whatever it is that chooses to come through, it will hold some magic for you to help you within whatever the interpretation is with that animal magic card. So I'm just going to shuffle them. Sometimes one will drop out, as we know. Other times I will just, those two are a bit stuck together. Other times we just actually lay them out and let's have a little look and see what comes through. Okay. So I'm just going to run my hand over. Already I can feel that it's actually quite warm back here. Yes, so down in here I'm feeling a card. So I'm just going to double check which one of these it is. And it's this one. This is fascinating because just before we started this, I was actually tuning into my animal magic cards. And I was going, oh, it'd be lovely if the dove came out because that's going to be in our meditation. But you know what? It'll be fun. And it could be something like the echidna. That's exactly what we got. We got the echidna. Now, for those of you that aren't Australian that are watching this, the echidna is one of our mammals here, and it's very beautiful, but it's also got prickles sort of all around it, a little bit like a hedgehog, so it curls up when it's feeling threatened, and that protects itself. So if we look at this card here, that's exactly what the actual echidna magical card wants you to do, is just to go within. Take yourself inside, protect yourself, because there is so much change coming through. And it's fascinating because that beautiful Indigenous Aboriginal painting in the background is of our light body, which is exactly the system that gets activated through all of these energies and frequencies that are coming onto the earth that Jasper was showing us. So I feel this is really relevant, and I love that I was thinking of this card just beforehand. So be compassionate with yourself, be kind, protect yourself. Okay, so really important to do that at the moment specifically. We're also coming up to we're in our eclipse season, they call it. So this is when we can have solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. We're coming up to a lunar eclipse mid-May. So this tends to bring through insecurities, it can bring up fear, it can bring up concerns and worries that you normally wouldn't let affect you. So again, just think of that echidna and just go in and protect yourself. Watch your thoughts. And if you notice that you're having negative thoughts, just stop yourself and breathe. Just doing that for even 3 seconds can actually help us to change that negative thought pattern. Really important. Still acknowledge it. Don't suppress your emotions. Acknowledge your emotions. So if you're angry, just go, oh, I'm noticing I'm feeling really angry. And if you need to go in and have a look at that, go in, but have compassion for yourself or for others as you do that too. So just know that you may be feeling a little bit pushed. Your buttons may get pushed over the next few weeks as we're in this lunar eclipse. So what I want to do now, thank you, Echidna Magic. So we're going to pop that one there. But what I'd like to do now is actually also just talk through and do this meditation with you. Now, this meditation, as my friend asked me to put it up, is specifically for peace. So when we think of peace, you think of a dove as a symbol for peace. So we're going to bring our dove magic into our heart today. It's going to come in through our crown and then into our heart and sit there. And the other thing we're going to do is what I call a colour bath. Now, you may never have done a colour bath before. You think, what is that? It's actually a really simple process. It's literally just imagining a colour coming up from under your feet all the way through your body and your energy field in that particular colour. Don't be worried about, oh, have I got the right shade? It will come through exactly as it needs to for you. Now, some people can't see on that sort of psychic level when they're doing these sorts of things, they can't visualize. That's fine. Just have the intention and it will be perfect for you. So I'm going to be running energy for you again as well through this meditation. So you will be receiving frequency, and it doesn't matter when you're watching this, you will still receive the frequency that's going to help you to come into a state of peace, because that's our intention. All right, so as usual, just make sure you're sitting really comfortably, feet flat on the floor or lying comfortably. I want you to just close your eyes, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, just drop yourself into your body, let go. Another breath in. And this time you're going to take your attention with your out breath into that beautiful big heart space of yours. And I want you to see, sense or feel white light beginning to birth deep within your heart. Now this white light, as it expands, it clears away any pain, any grief, anything that's not of love. So just let this white light do its job. It has its own consciousness. This white light begins to expand through your whole body into every cell of your being. So just allow again for it to expand wherever it needs to go. It moves out into your energy field. And white light helps to dissolve any hooks and cords and ties that are coming from you to a situation or a person or vice versa. Just let go. Be receptive to this white light working its magic for you. And now in your mind's eye, see, sense or feel a beautiful dove beginning to come towards you from way up in the sky. It slowly flies towards you, doing circles and spirals. And as it comes down, you notice that it's actually almost like a hologram. This beautiful dove then begins to flow through the top of your head, through your crown chakra, within its own energy field, coming down all the way through until it sits within your heart. Tune into this dove energy. Feel the peace, feel the purity of its white wings, of its white body. And as its heart opens within your heart, you feel the love and the peace pouring through from this dove. And now we're going to do a light blue colour bath. So as the dove and the white light continues its magic for you, bring your attention to just below your feet. And see, sense or feel a pure light blue, like ice, beautiful ice blue, starting to move up like a cloud under your feet, all the way up through your legs, up to your hips, through your torso, your chest, down your arms, continuing this light blue colour up through your neck and head, and then flowing out from the top of your head into your energy field. This light blue colour brings through a sense again of peace, of clarity, helps you to release any worries. And you can stay for as long as you like within this ice blue colour bath. But right for now, we're going to bring you back into the here and now. So I want you to wriggle your toes. Gently take a breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Now, they're really simple little processes to do. That ice blue colour bath, oh, I'm getting double tongue twisted here. I actually started doing that years ago. A good friend of mine, she was one of those sort of people that would blush very easily if someone said something to her, or you could see what she was thinking because she'd blush, which meant she had quite low self-esteem. And because I was a nurse and she was a nurse, I would often say, right, I'm going to check your blood pressure when this happens to you, because I could see it. And so I'd sit her down and she'd start talking about something and she'd start blushing. And I said, right, so I'd check her blood pressure, and I would have done a pre-check blood pressure. It would go up by anything up to 40 to 50 millimeters of mercury, which is huge in the systolic as well as the diastolic. So up by about 10, 20, 30, huge amounts. So what I did was I would actually check the blood pressure again when she was in that state, and then I would get her to run this ice blue colour bath on herself, and after about 2 or 3 minutes, I'd recheck her blood pressure, and had come right back to normal, if not slightly lower than what her normal was. So that's how powerful just doing a colour bath can be, believe it or not. So that's something that you can take away and practice through the week. And we're also going to finally get to do our connecting into our inner child meditation next time as well. So I think it was really important to do a peace meditation today with everything going on. So everyone, just stay balanced, stay grounded, Have compassion for yourself. Remember our beautiful echidna card. Okay, and we will see you next time. Bye.